everyone, I'm Joy and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be introducing some budget and drugstore makeup products that are all 50 ringgit and below. And since we are in lockdown now, I'll just refer to prices online, mainly on Shopee and Lazada. But please note that there is no paid promotion in this video. Okay, now let's start with this Silky Girl Instant Pore Fix Primer. You can get it for about 20 ringgit on Shopee from the official store. I will apply only on the right side of the face to show you the effect, especially after foundation. Next, we have this oil control primer from Taiwan. You can get this for 39 ringgit on Shopee from the official store, while I have seen it in either Watson or Guardian for about 50 ringgit. So even with delivery, it is still cheaper online than in store. This primer is pretty light and easy to blend out, and it has a brightening effect. Moving on to concealer, you can get this Innisfree Dark Circle Concealer for 23 ringgit on Lazada. I would also like to recommend this NYX Color Correcting Concealer Palette, which costs just about 50 ringgit after delivery on Lazada. Let's try one side each on my under eye area. This Innisfree concealer is easy to blend and easy to add layer on, but it also means that it will get rubbed off easily when you are applying foundation. You can see here the one from Innisfree is more yellowish while the NYX is more peach. This NYX palette is good in the sense that it has 6 color correctors for different purposes. It is more creamy compared to the Innisfree one, thus it is comparatively harder to blend and layer. Do know that there's a difference between color correcting and concealing. Color correcting is to make any discoloration on your face closer in color compared to the rest of the area, for example, dullness, while concealer is mainly to cover your imperfections, etc. The best way might be to use a corrector before foundation and concealer after foundation. And here we have this Infallible matte foundation, which comes to about 45 ringgit after delivery for 30 ml on Shopee. I'm using their 97 Light Sand shade. Because of the matte formula, it tends to be a bit dry, making it not easy to blend. It will suit people with oily skin but not people with dry skin. From here, you can see that by comparing both sides of the face, with and without foundation, the L'Oreal foundation has medium coverage. I got this IMagic foundation wet and dry puff for less than 4 ringgit on Lazada. For its price, the quality is quite acceptable. And because of its matte finish, it makes your pores stand out more. So it is really important that you apply pore primer at the start. As you can see here, the pores on the side without pore primer are pretty visible, while the side with the Silky Girl pore primer is quite smooth. And next, we need to continue to cover the under eye area more. The color of the concealer is close to the color of foundation, so I can just apply straight on my under eye areas. For the NYX concealer, you cannot use the peach color again for concealing after foundation because the color would be off. I would usually mix the yellow and skin color to further cover my under eye area. You can also use the yellow only depending on your skin and foundation color. Next, we have setting powder. You can get this ZEESEA loose powder for 29 ringgit on Shopee. This Canmake face powder is actually a little bit over 50 ringgit on Shopee before delivery, but it is more convenient for you to bring out. Both of these powder are transparent, so they are used to set your makeup and remove any oil. Usually you don't need much setting powder when you are using matte foundation, unless your skin is pretty oily, because the foundation itself is dry enough. Just focus on the under eye area where there are concealer and maybe the T-zone. For eyeshadow, I have 2 palettes that I would like to recommend to you, both from iMagic. The first one is this iMagic 16 color eyeshadow palette, which you can get for 22.40 on Lazada. As for this iMagic 35 color eyeshadow palette, which costs about 33 ringgit on Lazada, it has more earthy tone colors. For today's look, let's go with the Korean style. But before that, we need to apply this Etude House Proof Tan Eye Primer. You can get this for as low as 10 ringgit on Lazada. This eye primer has a little bit of brightening effect as well to brighten up the eye area. Next, use the only light color on the palette, which is the beige, as the base color. Then use the light orange as the main color. Blend it well. Use the medium brown to draw above the lash line. For under the eye, use the beige on the inner half of the eye, light orange on the outer half, and the medium brown on the triangle area. We will be only using gel eyeliner pencil today. This one from ZEESEA costs 19 ringgit on Shopee. Use this to draw on the lash line and pull out a little at the end. Then use a brush to further brush it out. This gel eyeliner pencil is very easy to draw and it doesn't smudge easily. Even though it's not thin, but it comes with a sharpener, which is pretty convenient. Then use the medium brown again to press on the eyeliner and blend it. This eyeshadow palette also have a few shimmery color for you to choose from. You can mix and match them for a different effect. I believe this lash color from Shiseido is already pretty well known, so I won't go into details. You can get it for 32 ringgit on Lazada. And next we have Judydoll Lash Maximizer for my base, which you can get for 18.50 on Shopee. I like its brush because it has tiny spikes, which won't add much to the volume and give a natural finish. Actually for me, this mascara primer itself is sufficient for day or light makeup. As for this Maybelline mascara, which costs 32 ringgit on Shopee, you can see that the brush is thicker and bigger compared to Judydoll. So I feel like it is more suitable for heavy makeup as it adds on to the volume, but it also means that it can easily cause clumping. And now I'll just quickly do the other eye. If you have seen my previous video, you will know how I like this kit eyebrow pencil. It is selling for about 20 ringgit on Shopee. It is not easy to draw on, but it also means that it is not messy, because for some eyebrow pencils, they are too creamy and easy to draw. It's harder for beginner to control and you can easily end up drawing a messy eyebrow. As for this Perfect Diary eyebrow kit, their official store is selling for 29.90 on Shopee. It is very convenient and easy to use as it has 4 colors. Moving on to contouring, I also have 2 products to introduce to you. This IMagic 4-color contour palette costs 24.40 on Lazada. And this Too Cool for School shading costs 40 ringgit on Lazada. Comparing these two, the IMagic is more brownish tone, while the Art Class Brown is more of a greyish brown tone. I'll do one on each side of the face. You can see that the brown tones from IMagic stands out more. And for the Art Class shading, the greyish brown tone looks more natural on my skin. Putting the prices aside, if you are aiming for a heavier makeup finish, you can go for the IMagic one. If you are aiming for a more natural finish, you should go for the Too Cool for School IMagic Blush palette, which is selling for 26.70 on Lazada. And we also have the Canmake cream cheek here, which costs 32 ringgit on Lazada. But I won't be using this today. You can refer to my previous video if you're interested to see it in action. Let's mix the orange and pink to match my today's look. Be careful as you can easily go too heavy-handed with this blush. So if budget is a concern, this palette can be your go-to. As for less than 30 ringgit, you can get 6 colors to mix and match for different looks. For highlighter, I also have one from IMagic which costs 18.60 on Lazada. It has 4 colors, but I only mainly use the top 2 that match my skin tone. This highlighter is quite shiny, so if you are looking for a more subtle glow, maybe you should not go for this, or you should be extra light-handed when applying it. I just realized that I forgot to contour my face, so I'll do the same as the nose, using the IMagic palette on the right side and the Too Cool for School on the left side. For lips, you can get this L'Oreal Paris Matte Lipstick collection for about 26.60 on Lazada. These 2 shades are my personal favorite from this collection, the 302 and 304. And one more, I won't be using it today, but I would still like to recommend this Essence Shine Lip Gloss, which costs around 15 ringgit on Lazada. This lip gloss can transform any of your favorite lipstick to a glossy finish. I'll be doing dual tone today for my lips by using these 2 shades. Starting with 304 as a base, after applying, blend out the edges to give a blur outline. Actually, to me personally, this shade by itself is nice enough for light makeup, but I still want to show you its effect when combined with the other shade. Then apply 302 in the center and blend it outwards a little. You end up with a nice and subtle dual tone. And we're done! I will share all the links to the products on the description down below, but the prices shown in the video were just a reference because the prices online are always changing depending on the promotion at that time. Anyway, the key to online shopping is to shop around to compare the prices even between Lazada and Shopee. There are lots of promotion going on, especially during lockdown when everyone is shopping online. You can also try Watson and Guardian websites, as they would have some pretty good promotion now and then as well. And thanks everyone for watching this video. Hope you like it and that it helped you in some way. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and to click like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.